had to, like, this is one of those things I saw. I was like, oh, I got to find out what this is. It's one of those total clickbait headlines.
Oh, okay.
Metallica's James Hetfield names new band that surprised him and made him smile. I'm like,
He looks like a crazy little dad right there.
Well, he is, Eric.
Well, I know.
Aren't we all?
Yeah.
We probably all here are.
Yeah.
During an appearance on the latest episode of the Metallica Report, the podcast offering weekly insider updates on all things Metallica frontman James Hetfield was asked if there has been any new music that has particularly impressed him in recent months. James said, as transcribed by Blabbermouth, props to Blabbermouth, we love you guys. As far as new music goes, let's see. I flipped through Sirius a bunch. I mean, it's just so easy to go on your playlist and listen to the same stuff over and over. And if I'm not listening to the radio of some sort where someone else is in control, I'm not learning new stuff so much. That's totally true. That's like kind of the world we live in now. You're kind of walled into your own little garden. I don't like getting caught in the rabbit hole. If you like this, you might like this. And then sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. That's a computer telling me what I might like. But listening to the radio, I guess the newest thing I was surprised by and really made me smile was Category 7, a band that's kind of a collaboration of a few people. I was listening to it. I'm going, that voice is awesome, and it sounds very familiar. It was freaking John Bush of Armored Saint, our singer that we never got. He says, our singer that we never got.
Yeah.
James laughed, referencing the fact that Metallica approached Bush about joining the band before Hetfield committed to being Metallica's permanent frontman. And so John... Yeah, I didn't even know that until recently.
You didn't? Oh, man.
I think you told me, Eric.
Yeah, so Metallica did that those shows where it's been a while ago, I think it was 2010 or something, where they did all those shows and they brought back Mustaine and all that, and they did one with John Bush, and they said,
the trio tour. Yeah, the great three, the big three.
Yeah, well, then they said, hey, we brought this. We originally auditioned this guy. We wanted him to be our singer, and then John Bush comes out and does the Four Horsemen, and that dude just killed that song.
No kidding.
Yeah, I'll have to find it and send it to you.
Is it out there somewhere?
Oh yeah, it's on YouTube. But him doing that song is amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. You've mentioned that before too.
Yeah.
So a few other people, Phil Demmel from Machine Head, bassist Jack Gibson from Exodus, a few other people in this band, kind of I don't know if it's a whatever super group of metal guys, but they all wanted to form a band and start playing. And Brian Slagle of Metal Blade signed them. So I heard one song on the radio, and that's it. It was great. It was really good, and I'm glad that John has kind of gone out on his own and done his own thing. And he was so tied to Armor Saint, and then the Anthrax thing. Yeah, it's exciting. So in addition to Bush, Demmel, and Gibson, Category 7 features ex-Adrenaline Mob guitarist Mike Orlando and Shadows Fall Overkill drummer Jason Bittner.
Oh, interesting.
There's a good Shadows Fall. That's a good progressive band.
That was a great band. Yeah.
They kind of came out during that era. I saw them live a couple times. They came out during the era of like Kill Switch Engage and a lot of those like kind of like what is it like? I would say almost like throwback thrash bands, really like
pretty much like the 90s period.
Yeah.
Adrenaline Mob. I love Adrenaline Mob too.
I haven't listened to them.
You haven't?
No. What do they sound like?
They're
their own thing.
Yeah, they are. Really,
it's a cool name.
Yeah.
Their name definitely fits them.
Yes,
it's kind of in the category all their own.
Yeah,
and it's really hard to explain. Honestly, they are still in a metal groove, but they got a little bit of everything. But the variations kind of, I don't know if say down tuning, but maybe they are. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
Sounds like it would be very high energy music.
Definitely, yeah, party stuff for that period.
Well, yeah, I mean, and it had some. What's his name? The singer. I can't remember his name now.
For Adrenaline Mob,
you make me think.
Russell Allen.
Oh, I wouldn't have known that.
Russell Allen is awesome. So
he did a good job. Yeah, he did a good job on that.
Well, so this is what it says about Category 7. Also a cool name. Named after the numerical designation for the most powerful windstorms, came together from a batch of musicians who strived to play music they loved and weren't hearing elsewhere, and wanted to do so with bandmates they enjoyed being with. Orlando and Demmel became friends after taking part in a batch of tributes to the late Ozzy Osbourne guitarist Randy Rhoads. The seeds of Category 7 were then cemented one night a couple years later when Orlando went to hang out at the Clifton, New Jersey metal club Dingbats as Demmel was filling in on guitar lead guitar for Overkill, which also featured Bittner.
Wow.
So during the following months, they wrote on a regular basis. During the pre-production stage, Bittner recorded drum tracks at his home, and you get the idea. Sounds kind of like what you said you did, Guy.
Yeah, sounds a little bit like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
Guy, just
collaboration
on a
between
side
them.
note, wasn't Portnoy? He was in the Adrenaline Mob too.
Mike
Yeah,
Portnoy.
he did for a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah. They made their tempo way better. Yeah.
There's so many bands like that I've heard the name in the peripheral several times, but never actually listened to any of the music, you know?
There's
Yeah.
a period where a lot of musicians were going different directions and just trying new things. And where they landed, they land back in their old band or not, but they're just trying new things.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
That's what I see that happening now too. Like because of the way that the industry has evolved and how it is easy to do things kind of remotely and stuff.
Yep.
There's a
Well,
lot
so
more.
Justin, you might. Russell Allen was in Symphony X.
Oh,
Remember?
okay.
Yeah, so he was in Symphony X.
Those
I
are
love
good
that Michael Romeo solo stuff too.
bands. Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh, he's
Symphony
great.
X is underrated, but they have shitty album covers.
they do.
I wasn't going to say it.
And some of their songs are just a bit too long.
Yeah, I mean that's Prague though.